Chase had dropped out of college and choked his psychiatrist. So what's happened since I saw you last?
Well, from memorable guests.
She was addicted to heroin and 7 months pregnant. You not only delivered the baby, you...
Catfished by the same man.
He told me that he wanted to be honest with me.
As opposed to before when he told you he was white, then black, and Craig, then now Chris. Let's do it.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
Stand by. We'll count you down.
Today is going to be a changing day in your life.
5, 4.
Get ready to take care of you. Today, I'm checking in with some of my most memorable guests from earlier this season and seasons past. Where are they now, and did they take my advice? We'll check in with Jenny, a mother of 5 who claims she wished she was never a mom and admits to telling her children, well, that she hated them. So how is her relationship with her children now? Also, what happened to Teresa? Last time we saw her, she was addicted to heroin, living on the streets, and 7 months pregnant. What happened to her baby? And did she ever get sober? Surprising updates and twists you may not have ever expected. But first, Fran is back after promising to kick her boyfriend, Craig, out of her life for good after learning she was a victim of an online romance scam, and the photos of the man she was in love with were stolen from an innocent man. Now, Fran spent every dollar she had on Craig, even selling her living room furniture so she could send him money. Here's what happened last time Fran was here.
My boyfriend, Craig, is very handsome. It took me about 2 to 3 months, and I was completely in love with him. And that's Craig. He said, "Hope you're having a great day." I said, "Yes, dear, hope you are also." I've been giving him money to get his inheritance. He just asked me last night for $2,500 more.
Francis sent her money. I said, "Francis, you're crazy."
You believe Fran's getting conned?
Yes, definitely.
You believe this is a catfish, somebody's scamming her?
Yes.
You've talked to her about this.
Yeah.
Herman?
I've told her it's not real. I said, "Fran, you're being scammed, honey."
He said if we were going to get married, and I bought these little classes, they say the final fling before the bling. And I still have his Valentine's card that I bought. Last night, he sent me a picture where he just had got home. This is the picture that I got from him. If he isn't lying to me, that would make my heart burst wide open. I sold my truck to my son. I sold my living room furniture. I sell these masks online. I sell my cookies.
He's sweet and kind when you're paying him money, but when you don't, he threatens you, rejects you. Isn't that the truth?
Never thought of it like that.
We were able to find the man in the Craig photos. Thank you for joining us. Anthony, are you there?
Yeah, hi, Dr. Fish.
So let me be very clear. You're seeing your Craig, right?
Yes, it is.
And let me tell you, he has absolutely nothing to do with this whatsoever.
I am the man in the photos, but I have not been speaking with you at all.
I'm sorry.
What does this tell you now? Do you have any doubts whatsoever?
It tells me I'm deleting everything and moving on with my life the best I can.
Yeah.
This is Craig right here, and up here, delete. Delete. Craig is deleted out of my life. He's gone.
Was she able to find love offline and move on from Craig for good? Well, take a look.
After the show, Dr. Phil had proved to me, without a shadow of a doubt, that Craig was a scammer. I did meet a guy just a few weeks after I got home that contacted me on social media. Dolan was an oil rigger, and he told me he needed money for a life vest. He not only needed one life vest, he needed 2 life vests, and they were $150 each. I was very close to sending Dolan the money, but the red flags were just there when I just deleted everything. Then I had a strange number popped up I asked who it was, and he said, "It's Chris." Well, you knew me as Craig.
I don't know how he manipulated her again, but he did.
He did admit he did not have an inheritance, that he took the money and bought a double-wide trailer. Of course, then it wasn't long that he wanted money. So I sent him a total of $1,000.
I said, Francis, you've got to be kidding me. You did not send that man money again.
He told me that he lived in London and he needed a visa and $3,000 to get the visa, and that's when I deleted him and said, no, absolutely not. And I haven't heard from him since. I am ashamed to face Dr. Phil and let him know that I was sucked back in by Craig. I've got someone else I'm talking to. His name is Daniel. When I was getting my hair done, he sent me a "I miss you" text. He doesn't ask for money, so that's a plus.
Francis, you do know that Daniel is another scammer, correct?
Hey, I'm sorry, I just totally disagree.
She's looking for love in all the wrong places.
I am definitely in giddy mode because Daniel has stolen my heart.
Well, Fran is back with her sister, Faye. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, Dr.
How you
Phil.
doing?
Well, thank you.
You don't ever come on here being afraid to talk to me and tell me the truth about anything. You are always welcome, and I'm the least judgmental person you'll ever meet.
Thank you.
You do the best you can with what you have at the time, right? So don't be worried about telling me anything.
Thank you.
Now, having said that, what the hell are you thinking? You believed me when you were here before. I saw it in your eyes. When you met the real gentleman, wasn't he a nice guy?
He was.
To take
Anthony
time
was
out of
very
his
nice.
life to
Yes.
come and tell you the truth.
Yes.
And just to remind everybody, when you met the real man, you said, okay, that's it, I'm done. You delete, 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 delete. You got rid of him, right?
I did.
And stayed away.
I did, right here.
Yep. And then you met this other guy who wanted you to buy him some life jackets.
Yes.
But he drowned, I guess, because you didn't get him those.
I did not get him the life jacket.
Yeah. Then your phone rang.
Right. Well, yeah, I got a text.
Got a text.
Yes.
But this time he said, hey, it's Chris.
Yeah.
And what did you say?
I said, who's Chris? And that's when he told me he was Craig.
Why do you think he told you it's Chris?
He told me that he wanted to be honest with me and tell me who he really was.
As opposed to before when he told you he was white, then black, and Craig, then now Chris.
Yeah.
Did he ask for money?
Not for a little while. It took him a few weeks. And he said he had took the money that I had sent him and bought a trailer in Florida.
A double wide.
Yes.
You're no single wide girl. He bought you a double wide. In Florida.
Yes, in Tampa. Yes.
And that was for y'all to live in.
Yes.
And how much did he need now?
Well, to start with, he only wanted $1,000 to start with to finish paying off the paperwork for the trailer. That's all he lacked.
Did you send him $1,000?
I sent him the $1,000, but I didn't send him the $3,000 for the visa.
Okay, so
I deleted him.
Okay, you deleted him for real this time.
For real. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double wide and all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you sold everything before. You sold
I
your
did.
living room furniture
Living room
and everything.
furniture, everything. Yes.
But you've got living room furniture now. I know.
I do, thanks to you.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I bought you some living
And
room
I
furniture.
took pictures and sent it.
Oh, I
I
know.
still have it.
Yeah,
I
I
still
know.
have it. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know she'd sent him more money?
I did not until about a week ago.
Why do you think they're picking on you?
Well, I told somebody someday I think I have a sign on my back that says, "Here I am, come get me."
Well, what demographic do you think you fit in?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know.
Well, you're not 20.
I'm definitely not 20.
You're kind of lonely,
I'm very lonely.
and you're looking for love.
I am.
So you're vulnerable to that. You're vulnerable to somebody that's offering what you are missing.
Yeah.
It's called need satisfaction selling. You find somebody that's got a need, you sell them what they need. Right?
I think I do.
They prey upon the vulnerable.
Yeah, I guess they do.
So has Fran finally found real love? Because there's Daniel now. Well, we're going to find out after the break. This is him, right? Mm-hmm. You know you can take this image and put it on the search engine and see if it comes up.
I've never done that.
I had my team do it. This is what we found.
I need Dr. Phil.
It's been 7 years since your surgery. How do you feel?
Completely helpless. Everything in my body is shaking and clenching.
Are mom and dad
Are your parents a trigger?
Yes.
causing more anxiety?
I feel like he resents me when it starts happening.
You became concerned when he accidentally over-medicated her.
Yes.
I think this situation has gotten to a dysfunctional state.
That's tomorrow. Then on Monday, it's a battle over beauty trends.
People said you were glamorizing being obese.
We cannot promote obesity. You are not original in any way.
That's Monday.
If love scams are real, right? You know there are love scams because you've been targeted. And you got to ask yourself, you said, do I just have a target on my back? Yes. Because you have a good heart. And that's really sad, but that's the absolute truth. They target you because you have a good heart. Now, this time, you told her she's wrong. This time you know he's real. How do you know he's real?
I've talked to him. He calls me, and he's not asking me for anything.
Yeah, where's he from?
He's actually from Germany.
But didn't you say that he actually sounds Nigerian?
I did say that because I don't know really what a German sounds like.
Is that a red flag?
Yes.
So you got a Nigerian accent with a German guy, but you haven't seen the words come out of the German's mouth.
No.
Is that a red flag to you?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Did you search him out?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, you've been burned for tens of thousands of dollars in these, but you still didn't think, you know what, I think I haven't been burned. I believe I'll check this boy out. Okay, so this is him, right? Mm-hmm. I'm pulling it up here so everybody can see. You know you can take this image and put it on the search engine and see if it comes up who it really is.
I've never done that.
Well, I had my team do it this time, and this is what we found.
Oh.
This is not Daniel. This is Sergio Corsino, a Brazilian journalist who produces videos on human improvement and overcoming. And it took us about 4 or 5 minutes to find him. And we got in touch with him.
Oh, great.
And he says his image has been misused many, many times in several countries across the world. They pull him down, use his images in love scams. He also says he's never met you, never met Fran, never communicated with you, never talked to you, texted with you, nor is he in a relationship with you, and says he's very sorry that someone has misled you.
Não conheci Fran. Eu não tenho nenhum tipo de relacionamento com ela. E eu realmente lamento muito.
That's your guy.
Yeah, that's him.
Now, Fran, you need to get off the internet.
Amen.
So you need to unplug. Unplug for 90 days and give yourself a chance to meet somebody in the real world. Okay? You're worthy of it. You deserve it. I hooked you up with Doctor On Demand before, right? And
Yes,
you did that? It was helpful, correct?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to extend that for you, okay?
Thank you. I will.
Yeah. Did
But
they
she's
tell
been
you to
telling me to do the same thing.
Yeah, let's listen to her.
Okay.
Okay, she and I agree.
She is awful good.
Yes.
She's really good.
Well, let's listen to what she says.
I will.
All right, and keep me posted, both of you. All right?
will.
All right. All right, next, we're going to check in with Danielle. She was at a crossroads in a relationship, but for her, it was her mother, plus Chase, had dropped out of college and choked his psychiatrist. More updates when we come back. Danielle wrote into the show because she says her family has yet to recover from her sister Wendy's wedding day because it was a disaster. Almost 8 years ago, when she claims their mother, Janet, acted like a, quote, complete lunatic.
She threw a tantrum that night. She carried on by slamming doors and having arguments in hallways.
Now, Danielle and Wendy say this was just one of the many moments of trauma and chaos their mom has caused in their lives.
During my childhood, my mother was absent, checked out, and neglectful. There were arguments, a lot of physical fighting. Janet, this was her wedding day.
Wendy says, you're the one that walked away. You take no accountability. You ruined it. You are toxic.
I think for one day, you would be able to look at your daughter and say, I am not going to ruin her wedding.
I got married 7 years ago. My mother threw a tantrum.
I had a total meltdown. There was no excuse for that meltdown, but there were circumstances that led up to it.
Let me stop you right there. That's not an apology. That's... Well, joining us virtually is Danielle. So thanks for joining us, Danielle.
Thank you for having me. It's such an honor to be back here.
Well, it's good to see you. So we had a very interesting time when you were here, and your mother, well, she had a hard time hearing some things, to be sure. But I'm more interested in you. So what's been the biggest change for you since we saw you last?
I didn't walk away with an amazing relationship with my mom, but I did walk away with the security in who I am and in my story, and knowing that it doesn't matter if she denies it.
I'm so glad to hear all of this, and keep us up to date.
Yes, thank you.
All right. We first met Chase 4 years ago. He was angry, having panic attacks, and even choked his psychiatrist. Take a look.
My son Chase was born a happy, healthy child. Chase is a quadruplet. 3 days into college, he tried marijuana for the first time and had a severe panic attack. The last year has been the year of hell.
Chase jumped up and grabbed a hold of his doctor's neck.
Just choked him, and I was so furious because he was sending me to the hospital.
You threw a mentally unstable kid out on the streets.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
You're calling your father a loser?
Because he threw me out on the streets.
He's been hospitalized 8 times. There are some real key terms here: other specified, unspecified, unspecified, which means we don't know what the hell's going on. And since we don't know, let's just throw a bunch of pills at it and see what happens. Forget Dr. Phil, dad to dad. You want to help your boy.
Yes, I do.
It's been a while since we talked.
Oh, yeah.
So what's happened since I saw you last?
Well, I have been off of all psychiatric medications for around 3 years now.
Yeah, man. I did not like the fact that they were throwing so much medication at you without a clue what the hell was going on.
Honestly, I can't believe that that was me. It was really sad because I was pushing away the people who loved me and supported me the most.
Yeah. And you've gone back to school.
I only have one more class, and I'll have my associate's degree. I would have never thought I'd be back in school.
I think you're just killing it, man.
Thank you.
I think you're just killing it. Coming up, Teresa was living on the streets and addicted to heroin. She was also 7 months pregnant. Did she ever get sober? And what happened to her unborn child? You'll be shocked. That's after the break.
It's yours.
Last season, we met Teresa. She was living on the streets, using heroin, and 7 months pregnant with a baby girl. Now, her family was desperate to get Teresa sober and to a doctor's office to save her and her unborn child's life. Here's what happened.
My stepdaughter, Teresa, is a heroin addict for the last 10 years.
Heroin keeps you well, meth keeps you awake.
2 months ago, Teresa called and told me she was pregnant. I was shocked.
A heroin addict with a baby. It's been heartbreaking.
I'm glad you're here. When did y'all find out she was
We
pregnant?
found out 45 days ago. We let her know that we weren't going to give her any more money, and that's when she told us she was pregnant.
She did this as emotional extortion.
I'm a world-class enabler. I've been sending Teresa money ever since she started using heroin.
You're giving her money knowing she's buying poison to put in her veins.
I mean, the last 3 years, basically, I just gave up.
You kind of get, like, a warm sensation kind of floods all over your entire body.
My ultrasound results, she looks normal and all that good stuff. So that's a relief.
Teresa, when was the last time you used?
Probably about an hour ago.
Why do you keep missing appointments?
I haven't made it to my initial OB appointment.
You're 34 weeks pregnant, and you haven't been to an OB yet?
So I don't know anything about what I'm supposed to be doing. And
You understand you have a moral duty to this child.
yes.
You know that this baby is going to be born addicted, right?
Yeah.
Is there any chance in hell that Department of Child and Family Services is not going to be in that delivery room and take this child?
They're there now, probably waiting.
I want to add someone else to the conversation. It's Dr. Thais Alibadi, one of the country's leading OB-GYNs. It's good to talk to you again.
It makes me very emotional to listen to Teresa's story. Quitting cold turkey and doing it on her own is just not an option right now. The baby can have respiratory distress, and obviously fetal demise is the most concerning risk.
Teresa, what do you want?
I want to get clean.
Teresa, it's about your innocent, unborn child. And Dr. Alibadi is a world-class expert that has opened her door to you.
I really appreciate that.
I will do everything in my power to put her on the right path.
Well, after the taping, Dr. Alibadi agreed to see Teresa in her office. Now, Teresa's father, Barry, and stepmother, Beth, joined her for the visit. All three of them joined me today, so it's good to see you all again.
You too.
You too.
What happened when you examined Teresa?
She was 34 weeks pregnant, so from my office, I asked them to take her to the hospital. So I admitted her to Cedars-Sinai and started her on methadone, switched her, we searched everything. She promised not to do heroin, and I told her I would take care of her during her pregnancy, free of charge, free of anything, as long as she promised me she would not do heroin again. She did promise, but she broke her promise after a week, because when I tested her blood, she was positive for heroin. And at that time, I was ready to let her go, but she promised me again. She asked me, she begged me to give her a second chance, and I did. She did well until about 38 weeks when she ruptured her bag of water, came to the hospital early in the morning, and I did her C-section and delivered Coco.
She was very unreliable at that point, right? You had no idea whether she was going to show up, not show up.
Yeah, we waited, I think, 2 hours one time in front of the rehab waiting to take her to your visit, and you're always so kind to still see her.
Dr. Alibadi has been such a help to this family.
How is the baby now? You will not believe the update. And where is Teresa? We'll check in with her after the break.
I need Dr. Phil.
It's been 7 years since your surgery. How do you feel?
Completely helpless. Everything in my body is shaking and clenching.
Are mom and dad?
Are your parents a trigger?
Yes.
Causing more anxiety?
I feel like he resents me when it starts happening.
You became concerned when he accidentally over-medicated her.
Yes.
I think this situation has gotten to a dysfunctional state.
That's tomorrow. Then on Monday, It's a battle over beauty trends.
People said you were glamorizing being obese.
We cannot promote obesity. You are not original in any way.
That's Monday.
Well, in October 2020, Dr. Ali Abadi went to the hospital to deliver heroin-addicted Teresa's baby Coco. She says what happened since is a complete surprise, but also a real blessing.
Coco came home to us when she was 10 days old, and it's been an emotional roller coaster since. She was extremely sick, withdrawing from heroin and meth. She had jerky movements of her arms and legs, and she would have twitches every few seconds. We held her in our arms for 4 weeks, 14 to 16 hours of skin to skin each day for the first 10 days. Eventually, her symptoms completely resolved. With a lot of love and with the help of tons of doctors, we have been able to completely heal her. When she was little, we were told to walk away from her. We were told that she would scream her head off, that she would not talk or walk in time.
Hi, Coco. Hi. What are you wearing?
Well, today she's 14 months. She's thriving. She started using her words at approximately 10 months.
Good job, Coco.
At 12 months, she started walking. She is extremely bright. She is the happiest baby on the block. We look forward to the future with Coco and her family.
So let's be real clear here. So this child was born addicted and withdrawing. So at that point, Department of Child and Family Services comes in and says, no, the mother clearly is not in a position to take care of this baby. And concerns because of the family history with her, they weren't comfortable with her being placed in the family. So you not only delivered the baby, you fostered the baby. How have you guys felt about all of this?
Hi, thank you for having me. Coco has changed my life, and when she came into our lives, she really showed me and opened my eyes to actually the major difficulties in the U.S. foster system, which made me and my sister want to start our nonprofit, Coco's Angels. In the past year, we have had many events and fundraisers for foster children.
Well, Delora, God bless you and your sister Dahlia for this. Robin and I, especially Robin, work in the foster care system. Robin, particularly with CASA, Court of Poor and Special Advocates, and we know the system is broken. Yeah. And if that child had spun off into the foster system, Robin, she would probably not be thriving at all, right?
Oh, that is so true. I am so moved. My heart is so full. The love, the dedication, the compassion that all of you have shown this young baby is overwhelming. God bless all of you. God bless you.
Well, joining us virtually is Teresa. Teresa, thank you for being here. Teresa, you're still struggling and working to get and maintain sobriety, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
How is it going for you at this point?
It hasn't been going very well, unfortunately. I mean, I tried to get sober at different locations, and I don't know, one thing leads to another, and I end up back on the streets.
At this point, you're addicted to fentanyl, correct?
Correct.
I promise you, if you just never surrender to the disease, the place, the time, the moment will come that you will turn that corner. You just can't give up on yourself. Don't give up on Coco, and these people will never give up on you.
I'm so grateful that they still continue to support me and help me.
We're praying for you. We hope that you make that decision. So Coco's waiting for you on the other end, so I hope you do it.
Thank you.
All right, Teresa. Doctor, thank you. Barry, Beth, thank both of you. Keep us posted, okay?
Yes. We will. Thank you.
Coming up, it's been 4 years since we met Jenny, a mother who says she wished she never had children. But first, are you confused by some recent TV ads? Well, we're going to talk about which ones and sort it out for you next. Have you uncovered a shocking secret, betrayal, or affair which has turned your world upside down? If you want my advice, log on to drphil.com and tell me why.
Los Angeles area and would like to watch a live taping here in the studio? Go to high-speed internet. We'll see you soon.
This segment.
Now, over the past several months, you've probably been inundated with Medicare ads promising lots of free benefits. If you feel overwhelmed or confused by the ads, you are not alone. But help is here to sort it all out. Please welcome Andromeda Dewberry, a licensed insurance agent and spokesperson for MedicareAdvantage.com. So welcome. So nice that you're back. Let's start with the basics. What's the number one thing my viewers should know about Medicare?
Well, it's great to see you again, Dr. Phil. Well, it's important to know that if you just have Medicare Parts A and B, there's no limit to how much you could pay out of pocket. If you need surgery, if you're hospitalized, or if you visit the doctor a lot, your Medicare costs could add up quickly. And again, there's no limit to how high these costs can go.
Well, that's probably pretty scary for a lot of people. So what's the alternative?
Well, there's an affordable option. It's called Medicare Advantage. These plans cover the same benefits as Medicare Parts A and B and may offer extra benefits as well. All plans limit your Medicare out-of-pocket costs, which can help you save money and stay on budget. In fact, a 2020 report found that people with Medicare Advantage saved an average of $1,598 compared to those with original Medicare alone.
Well, that's a big savings. That's huge. Are there extra benefits available as well as the $1,598?
Yeah, absolutely. So plans may offer benefits like prescription drug coverage, dental care with dentures, vision care with free eyeglasses, or hearing care with free hearing aids. But that's not all. Plans offer free wellness checkups and may even offer free transportation to doctor's appointments, chiropractic care, and low-cost insulin.
Well, how much could somebody save with these plans?
Well, a plan could include extra benefits that add up to thousands of dollars in coverage, like $3,000 or more in dental benefits, $900 or more in over-the-counter allowances, or $2,000 or more in hearing benefits.
Well, many people are worried about the rising cost of prescription drugs. A big deal.
Yeah.
Do Medicare Advantage plans help with those expenses?
Absolutely, Dr. Phil. Many plans offer $0 copays and $0 deductibles for commonly used prescription drugs. Plus, plans may offer over-the-counter allowances for items that you use every day, things like vitamins, supplements, incontinence and diabetic supplies. And you may be able to have these items and your prescriptions delivered right to your home.
Well, all this sounds great, but after paying bills and living expenses, many people say they just don't have much left to spend on health care. So the critical question is, are the plans you're talking about expensive?
Yeah, not at all, Dr. Phil. Medicare Advantage plans are affordable for many people. In fact, plan premiums start at $0 per month. You might be able to join a plan with $0 deductibles and even $0 copays for common services.
Well, do people with Medicare get a plan with these benefits automatically?
No. So you have to call and join a Medicare Advantage plan. The call is free and there's no obligation to enroll. If you already have Medicare and have a special enrollment period or will join Medicare soon, you may be eligible to enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan today.
Okay, well, so what can my viewers do if they've got questions about all this?
Sure. All you have to do is call the phone number on the screen and ask for your free, no obligation Medicare benefits review. We created an exclusive helpline just for your audience, and our team of licensed insurance agents can help you save money and find a plan that covers the health benefits that you need. And we can search for plans that let you keep your current doctor and cover your current medications. Even if you called in the past, it's a good idea to call today to see what's available to you. Plans change every year, so make sure you have what you need in 2022. Just call 800-916-4176 for your free Medicare benefits review.
Okay, so you heard her. Make the call and see if you're eligible for a plan with more health benefits and save money. Again, the exclusive helpline for my viewers, just Dr. Phil viewers, is 800-916-4176. 800-916-4176. So, Andromeda, thank you again for joining me today. So next, a woman who says she hated being a mother to 5 children. So where is she now? We're going to find out after the break. Visit our website and subscribe to our newsletter. You'll get weekly updates, life strategies, and exclusive video that you won't find anywhere else. Plus, on drphil.com, you can see sneak previews of upcoming shows. Log on today. If you're a parent, I just know you'll remember Jenny, who says she hated being a mother to her 5 children. Hated being a mother. She was joined by her 15-year-old daughter, Maddie, and 18-year-old son, Ryan, who both said they were afraid of Jenny and her rages.
If I could do it all over again, I wouldn't have had kids. I don't like to sit in the same room as them.
Jenny says she hates to admit it, but she wishes she never became a mom. With not 1, not 2, not 3, 5 children.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I'm a good mom because I'm not.
You own the fact that you don't want to be a mother.
I didn't want to be a mother at 17. It's very difficult for me to be a mother to 2 very disrespectful teenagers. I've not been a mother to all 5 of you.
These are a few of the statements you said about parenting. I wish I didn't have children. You are horrible children. Did it ever occur to you to stop having children?
Okay.
How does it make you feel when your mother says, I don't want to be a mother?
It's upsetting to hear her say stuff like that.
Personally, I feel disrespected.
I kicked you out of the house because you and I got into a physical altercation.
You punched him in the face.
That, and then we ended up on the floor choking each other out.
My mom expects me and my sister to take care of the kids.
And you're 15?
Yes.
So what do you do for fun?
I just watch the kids. I don't really do anything for fun.
When you walk into my mom's room, it's a hoarding show.
Somebody tell me, why is it that way?
My room is a mess because I'm a pig. I am battling with so much emotional pain. It's easier for me to live in that nightmare than it is to clean it.
What do you gain by living in squalor?
I am a trashy person. I'm a trashy mother. I am a horrible person. I already know this. My life is a tornado, and I can't get a hold of it.
Well, we caught up with Jenny to see how she's doing now. She says her life is 20 times better than ever before, and she now loves being a mom. Here's her update.
My relationship with my children now is really good. I have 3 of my kids living with me, the 15-year-olds, twins, and my 11-year-old daughter. I have a great relationship with Madeline, who recently got engaged. Ryan, I have a wonderful relationship with him. I speak to him daily. I didn't know that I had a mental illness. Finding out I had bipolar was a huge stress reliever because I finally had an answer of why I was behaving the way I was. I began to mend my relationships with my children through a lot of therapy, a lot of biofeedback, many counseling sessions, which I still attend to this day. Now I feel empowered and excited and want to be their mom. I went back to school and I got my patient care technician, which is EKG tech, CNA tech, and a phlebotomy technician. Every day I wake up and I thank the Lord for a second chance at life.
I'd really like to thank all of my guests today. As you can see, we like to follow up whether they've taken the advice, made the changes, or whether they've not. But it's really good to hear from the people to see what's happening in their lives afterwards. And you guys always write so many messages wanting to know about people and, did they make a change or did they not? And I wish the best for everybody we've heard from today. For more information about today's episode and to learn about Dr. Ali Abadi's foundation, Coco's Angels, go to drphil.com. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to my podcast, Fill in the Blanks. We talk about a lot of interesting topics that vary and cover a lot of the kind of things we're talking about right here, frankly. And check out Robin's podcast, I've Got a Secret with Robin McGraw, and you'll find Trinity Mozon Wofford, CEO of Gold Superfoods. Listen and find out the secret to superfoods. Your mind and body will thank you for that, I promise. Check it out for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. So long.